Hi,
Yo,
Harry. So what's the idea is video broadcast, because I turned off my camera.
yeah. Let me see. The thing is, for this to work properly
Hmm.
in terms of the live stream, I will have
Right.
to do. I will have to do it from my PC. I guess I will host the stream itself, and
Right.
we'll just view it from the same stream. So when we talk in, at least people will see that we coordinated and linked up to the same thing. Although
No, but
sometimes with uh
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, what you saying?
yeah, sometimes with these things, one person might be a few seconds ahead or whatever.
No, well,
Um,
what I'll tell you, a lot of the podcasts I look at, the fellas use Hangouts, and it seemed pretty streamlined to me, as long
mm,
as everybody on board. And because right now, as we speak, is being broadcasted live. So if anybody, um, the link I sent, well, it would be a new link now, but the link I sent in the group, if they log onto it, they would just log into a live broadcast, pretty much.
I but I
Yeah.
was thinking a easy way to do it possibly and have people just get into a easy link is I could
Hmm.
do the hangout with you and Curtis and whoever else. And then what I could do is twitch my desktop. So
Right.
when I twitch my desktop through the NVIDIA streaming service, basically what will happen is they will see the hangout, the stream,
Hmm.
and basically be able to hear everything.
All right.
Yeah,
Well,
but
that
we sh-
that
we
makes sense.
should we should test it out to see how feasible it is.
Yeah, today's
Um,
Saturday, man. It frees like a day
yep,
and a few hours. So
yep. So we
yeah,
do have to test it so that on the night we don't waste time trying and figure things out.
pretty much. So
Yeah,
where the other fellas now?
I don't know. I
To
don't
me,
know
I do
what.
see everybody just go dark.
Yeah. Now,
Um,
personally, when I'm watching streams,
mhm.
uh, what I like to see, I like to see the chat. I like to hear the chatter, hear people talking. But what I think we should do, we should talk, 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 talk. But anytime somebody come and take the stage and start talking, we
All
should
right,
keep quiet.
all
Let
right.
them talk. If something hype happened, then yeah, we can make our noise. But
Mm-hmm.
we shouldn't talk right through.
Oh
There
well,
was
yeah,
a
I agree.
yeah. I saw some fellas. I saw a stream of E3 2015, and fellas talked through the whole thing. So there were certain times when real good announcements were being made, and they were completely missing it.
Yeah,
So
true.
yeah, that's just something we can keep in mind. The other thing, the only thing I'm worried about is I might have to find a new. The thing about the Nvidia Shadow Play, the
Right.
maximum output is 720p,
Okay.
and I'm not too sure if I'm gonna be okay with that.
No, but
So I
at
might.
the end of the day, is it bandwidth is an issue too. So for everybody to partake and for the stream to go smoothly, 1080 is that is a lot more demanding than 720 as far as
Yeah,
broadcasting goes.
yeah, especially on 3 megabits upload.
Yeah, I don't think people care much as to what's the bit rate or the resolution of the stream, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
I think people just logging on to hear opinions, get reactions, I guess, and stuff like that.
Okay. So, okay, what I think we can do, hopefully tonight, we can, like, maybe we can start setting things up from 8, and then by 9, we can do a test broadcast. and just include any random stream from Twitch. I'll just full screen it, and then we'll um, just talk, and then make the fellas in the group let us know, like, if there's any audio issues, if they can hear us properly, if there's any visual issues, and then from there we'll know, okay, we're on the right track, and then we can go ahead with that on the night of the show.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Um.
the reason why I was checking you to do something tomorrow is because I wanted to do a pre E3 video where we would probably chill and talk about our predictions and that kind of thing. And I was hoping it could just be recorded, and then I would come home and then just edit a fasting and then put it up.
Upload. Right. So what are you looking at?
I don't know. I don't know. It could be.
As in who's on board, location,
Well,
time.
it for me alone, it can be just the two of us because
Yeah.
I don't really see anybody else thing because the unfortunate thing for us, apart from you and me, the only fellas that really into being on board with them kind of things is the overseas fellas, and even though one of them hairy all then.
Well, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But I
So
see.
I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. Then I
I don't
see
know.
that Dean sent his email in the group. So let me see if I can
Yeah.
um let me see if I can send him a thing. If I can invite him to the hangouts we have in there now. Hold on, Dean.
But we can still do it as a hangout, you know.
Hmm.
Yeah. If I'm at my PC and
You
um
see, the thing is, I find that it's very streamlined. I mean, to manage it for sellers to just join in, talk, and it's being broadcasted right away to YouTube. So it
I
takes out a lot of guesswork and trial and error. Obviously, you have to test it before, but it helps in that aspect. That's what I was thinking.
so people would be able to jump on, but
Yeah,
the
as
thing
we,
is like
yeah, but
they would have to join us.
yeah, what I'm saying is, as we speak right now, if, for instance, I sent Eddie an invite, he can just join in right away. Or Curtis gets an invite, he can just join in right away, and so on and so forth. We can do, you see in my video, you see in me, because I turn on my camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I guess that's also an option if you want to do video. Um, Another option could also be having some kind of display in the background, positioning in a way that um, people have some kind of, I don't know, gaming or something in the background. I'm
Mm-hmm.
not sure how you can plug in the broadcast into a live stream. Let's see
Yeah,
it. You,
that's the thing. That's the thing. Now
yeah,
that's why I was saying I would just use the thing NVIDIA have on my PC, and because you can, unlike the PS4, you
hmm,
can live stream your desktop.
right,
So what I could do, I could blow up the the whatever we watching, and then just stream everything, and then it will also broadcast any audio that coming through,
okay, I
which
see what
would
you're
be
saying.
our voices plus the stream itself.
All right, well, that's an option.
Yeah, but we still have to test it out.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much. Um, so is that something you wanted to do tonight, or?
We can do it tonight. In fact, what we can do as soon as we finish this conversation, I think we
Mhm.
should just do that E3 pre E3 discussion thing tonight.
All right.
We'll rec I'll record it, although my hard drive barely have space, but I'll record it, and then whoever see it live, and whoever missed it will just sting it
But
one
that's the
time.
thing, though. You don't have to record. You don't have to record it because it would automatically save in your YouTube as a video, so you can just post the link afterwards. YouTube would save it,
Oh, okay, so we
so
would
it's basically
broadcast
like a
from YouTube.
rebroadcast. Yeah,
Oh,
you
okay,
can
yeah,
also
that makes
edit it
sense.
and cut it wherever. I mean, and just send it back for whoever missed the live version of it can just catch the rebroadcast.
Okay, but the thing is, I never broadcast with YouTube outside of
Hmm.
directly through the PS4. I never do it so that it would broadcast the desktop and whatnot.
Oh well,
So I'll
that
have to go and
yeah.
yeah,
But does the NVIDIA software have options to stream to broadcast through YouTube?
yeah, it does.
Uh,
However, what I can also do, that's an option.
hmm.
If we did it through Twitch
Right.
with the Twitch archiving,
Hmm.
that's also an option. But although I think Twitch, and that would save me hard drive space, but I think Twitch doesn't leave it there for long. I'm not too sure how it works, but
Unless you save it yourself, it would
yeah.
disappear for Twitch. It would stay a few days, but if you want it, you can save it. It will remain on your Twitch page. But if you just leave it, it would auto delete.
I,
Yeah. So again, I mean, before E3 comes around, it would be worth testing it out and see what works best.
yeah.
And from a logistics and setting a point of view.
All right. So what I'll go and do is I'll set up the Hangouts on my PC because I doubt I have it on my PC. So I have
So you
to.
don't need no application though.
Oh,
It's
okay,
from
just there.
no, yeah, it's through Google. It's
Oh,
actually what we're doing is from Google Plus.
oh, through Google Plus.
Yeah, all of that is managed on the web. So you
All
just log
right.
into Gmail. Chrome would be, I guess, the best browser to do it in.
So that's the same thing I just see in the podcast where
Yeah,
every time
pretty much.
people talk, their picture will
The
come up.
picture come up. Yeah.
Oh, all right, all
So
right.
instead of the picture, you can have video. So the same way the picture would pop up, if
Mm-hmm.
as I have my camera on, when I speak, my video stream would come up. When you speak, your video stream would come up, and whoever else
Right. And then it will show everybody at the
at the
bottom, which
bottom,
is
right?
what I think it's doing right now. Yeah.
Yeah,
Since I'm the only one, I'm at the bottom there, and
you on
whoever
your
viewing like
mobile.
right now, my picture would just pop up.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
what it is. Is that that's exactly what it is now. That's
makes
why
sense. Makes sense.
that's what I see most of the fellas doing for podcast on the live streaming podcast on YouTube and stuff. So
All right. Okay. Well, I think we can do that tonight. Self. I think we should aim for 9 o'clock to
as
do it.
a start time,
Yeah.
right?
And in fact, I'm going to send out a notification right now, so people will be able to say, okay, 9 is the time to tune in. And I think between now and 9, we'll have it figured out.
All right. Another thing too, though, for um, viewers though, is it something that you'll be posting strictly in the Gamers Hub, or you'll extend it to Martinez's page for interaction for people to see it? Because I think on that side they have more members. I'm not sure. I'm
Yeah,
not been
yeah,
keeping track.
yeah. I have no problem with that.
Mhm.
They'll still know it's a gamer hub thing, but
Yeah,
yeah, more viewers, Safed.
maybe even in non-Elise group also.
True, true, true.
But the idea,
Yeah,
I guess, would be to get people engaged, and the more viewers you have, and if it's something that can happen on a regular, then it would
yeah. I might
be,
even I might even post it to my wall.
yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
So,
So
yeah, I down for whatever time. Well, not whatever time, but any reasonable time. 9 o'clock seems reasonable to me.
Yeah, 9 o'clock is good.
Yeah, so get the fellas engaged, see who interested, and I guess we can test it out from then.
Yeah. So let's let the fellas know what we're doing. The fellas in the phone group, and
Hmm.
then because any of them that want to join, they can join. The more the merrier.
As long as you
And
have
then
a Google account, a Gmail account, which I
yeah,
assume everybody does.
yeah. But
Yeah.
basically, us in the phone group, we more or less the unofficial, official executive, and I think we should lead out in all these things. So if Chad or any of them want to join in that same thing tonight, then I have no problem with that.
Oh well, when you said join, I thought you were just referring strictly to the fellas in the phone group though, and not extend it out to the entire
Oh
um
no, I mean in
forum
terms of people, the people actually being a part of the
on the panel.
conversation. Yeah,
Okay. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
The viewers is one thing. The people actually providing the content, that's strictly for our little inner circle.
Yeah. Um, so any particular topic that we should cover or talk about later?
Okay, pretty much two main things:
Hmm.
predictions
Right.
and wish list. So
All right.
basically, we talk about what we think will happen, and then we talk about what we would want to happen, like what would be the most awesome thing or announcements that could happen
Yeah.
to make E3 really good this year. So yeah, and then we maybe talk about most anticipated game, most that kind of thing.
All right.
Um, and then I'll we can to make it organized. We can set up like a schedule, a timetable of sorts to
Right.
say, okay, we start with this topic. When we get tired of it, we move to the next one, and we move to the next one.
All right. So I think one thing that'd be interesting for as a country basically would be like a revisiting of for this generation, a revisiting of what has happened in past E3s, and then let the conversation lead from there. So talk about the goods, the bads, reveals, what has come, what has not come, and basically as a foundation for the conversation moving forward. I think
Yeah,
that'll be for interesting conversation.
yeah, and then yeah. So depending on how it goes, um, I think that will be a good groundwork because there's actually something I want us to do, possibly weekly. I don't
Yeah,
know
yeah.
how.
Nah,
Yeah, but I want us to have our own program called the State of Play,
yeah,
where basically we come every week and then we talk about the state of the industry in terms of what's going on, what's the various announcements. So we call it the State of Play. We talk about the console war, all kinds of different things.
yeah, man.
So
That should be easy to pull off because I mean,
yeah,
if you go on N4G at the end of the week, you have the hottest for the week, the
yeah,
trend. You
man,
can basically just pull out your
enough
topics straight from
material.
N4G. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So yeah, buddy, you'll do your thing. I pretty much get back to my Halo.
All right.
Yeah, let the
So
fellas know what's
I'll
going on
just
then.
be I'll be talking to the fellas in the group. I'll set up my PC, do 5 minutes of research to see how other people get it done. But I think we have it, at least on paper, we have it together already.
Uh,
All
yep.
right, so
Yeah, man. Cool.
let's get back to the group.
All right, man.